Behold, the Rona riot has ruined simple pleasures. A loaf of bread and toilet roll are now considered treasures, with shoppers in a panic and clearing every shelf, forgetting social etiquette. It's each man for himself. I'm nipping to the shops is now prepare yourself for battle, and though you only need some milk, you stand in line like cattle. Armed with gloves and face masks, the staff replenish stocks, whilst buyers wait in queues that snake around the pants and socks. Though normally a queue like this would mean a Disney ride, it's now the standard wait to claim your groceries inside. Gone are days of yore when shopping didn't bring this stress. Survival of the fittest is the rule of M&S. Heading to the cleaning aisle, your heart can only hope. Then feel you've found the holy grail, to find they still have soap. The sight of cleaning products makes you nearly lose the plot. You grab the bleach and leg it out faster than a shot. Then once you've made it safely home, it really won't be long before you're at the sink to sing the happy birthday song, scrubbing every digit for the umpteenth time that day, making sure that every germ is promptly washed away. You hose down every light switch and burn a tea tree candle, then disinfect each surface while bleaching every handle. Oh yes, the Rona riot has you paranoid and fraught, for now you have to sanitize each item that you bought. But though this nasty virus has brought on many dramas, it has made it acceptable to live life in pyjamas. No one really misses the days we spent in jeans, although when this is over, they'll be bursting at the seams. Though rules of social distancing say step back just a smidge, we really should be distancing ourselves from every fridge. For when the riot's over, the scales may give a shock, so best to shut the fridge and get out for your daily walk. You savour nature's colours and the chance to use your feet and marvel at the silence and the stillness of the street, enjoying the tranquility. Who knew the Rona riot would offer something positive and bring such peace and quiet? The air is so much cleaner, while the streets are looking stark. The highlight of each day is now your visit to the park. You relish time outdoors, just like a dog out on the loose, but find that you're accosted by each squirrel, duck and goose. Half starved, they sit there wondering where all the people went. The wildlife think they've all been forced to give up food for Lent. They're used to silver service. Now they have to find their food, but learning how to forage will do them all some good. Behold, the Rona riot could have benefits, it seems. Perhaps there might be positives from all this quarantine. The traffic has been muted, which is really not a pity. For once we hear the music from the songbirds in the city. And though the Rona riot has thwarted all our plans, at least for now we say hello by giving it jazz hands. But though it seems these troubles have really rotten timing, it's highly possible this cloud may have a silver lining. Some are helping neighbours or learning skills anew. Who knows what might have been achieved before the riot's through? Friends are reunited from the comfort of their room, with countless groups and meetings through the camera lens of Zoom. Though loss of work and earnings has put us to the test, perhaps it's good to slow things down and just enjoy the rest. Appreciate the season and the family time it brings. Surrender to the thought this could be used for mighty things. For while the Rona riot runs amok across the earth, it helps us to evaluate what really is of worth. Maybe in a year we will recall this isolation and contemplate the lessons that it taught us as a nation, awake us from our apathy to rise above the strife and teach us to appreciate the simple side of life. For if we face this wisely, the season won't be worthless. It could reveal quite clearly that there is a higher purpose. When faced with such uncertainty, and no sign it'll cease, it shows us where we put our trust and where we find our peace. These troubles may inspire us to pause and be reflective, to shake us from complacency and challenge our perspective. If all of our security has crumbled all around, perhaps it's time we build our lives on much more solid ground. When things that we rely upon have quickly fallen through, it's time we look much higher with eternity in view. But when the riot's over and we venture forth again, we'll celebrate with family and meet up with our friends. We might find that we're grateful for things dismissed before and savour interaction and a friendly hug much more. For now we will continue to battle this from home and do our best to stay upbeat and keep a cheery tone, while every Thursday night we'll go outside to clap our hands and give thanks to the NHS by banging pots and pans. We'll look towards the future when this virus doesn't rule and parents shout for joy to drop the children off at school. When 2020's over and we're all back on the diet, we always will recall the year we faced the Rona riot.